Hello everyone, this is Eagle Owl. On this video I want to talk about PCTs, post-cycle therapy, and whether or not it's necessary, when it's necessary, when it's not necessary. I'm just going to go over a few things, so let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so first of all, PCT, post-cycle therapy, is basically when you've been taking something that lowers your natural hormone levels, your testosterone levels. You take the PCT to help your body recover, help it heal, help bring those levels back up to normal. I figure most people watching this video, they basically know what a PCT is, but I just thought I would go ahead and give a basic outline. Okay, now, as far as should I take a PCT and should I not take a PCT, it's not as simple as yes you should or no you shouldn't. I'm going to go over some of the factors to be considered when trying to make that decision. Okay, so as far as SARMs go, you got the different SARMs, and there's different suppression levels. Some SARMs are mildly suppressive, like MK2866. The way I understand it, that's just about the least suppressive of all. If I was taking MK2866 for not too long, 2 or 3 months, I personally probably wouldn't bother with the PCT. You got more moderately suppressive ones, and then you got the heavy suppressive ones. A heavy suppressive one would be like your RAD 140. So those are things to consider. Now, there's how long are you on cycle? That's a factor. Because someone who does, like, if you only do like 2 months on and then a month off, 2 months on, then a month off, there's a good chance you won't need a PCT. So there's how long are you on the cycle? There's how many milligrams are you actually using? You got two different people. This guy is way up there at the max on milligrams, and this guy is using entry-level amounts of milligrams. Okay, the guy using entry-level amounts, he may not need a PCT. Okay, so there's a factor. I've given you two factors now. Some of the things that people are taking that are, loosely termed as SARMs, they're not actually SARMs. So some of the things that people are taking, they're not even suppressive at all. So you have to know what you're taking, first of all, and how suppressive is it. Now, when in doubt, if you're not sure if you're going to need a PCT or not, the safest bet is go ahead and take it. It can't hurt. From what I understand from most of the formulas on PCTs and what's in them and the effects on the body, the PCT itself normally doesn't have any negative effects on your body. So if you're in doubt, go ahead and take it. The only thing that I would factor in is if you're not needing it, you're spending the money on it, you're taking the time to order it and get it and take something that you may not be needing and that you're spending money on, that's something to think about. Another factor is, what are your testosterone levels already? I like to use the two different people scenario. Person A, their natural hormone levels are pretty high. Person B, theirs were less than a normal adult male, okay? So if you're already starting out with low hormone levels and you're taking something that suppresses them, then it could be two people could be taking the exact same amount of something for the exact same amount of time, let's say 15 milligrams, RAD 140, for 3 months straight, both doing exactly the same thing. Person A may end up needing a PCT. Person B may not need it. If person A already had pretty high hormone levels and 2 months on it dropped them some and then took his down to what would be considered a normal adult, he's still doing all right. Person B already started with low testosterone levels, and then that comes in and suppresses it even more. boom, now you need one. Okay, so it's never as cut and dry as yes I do or no I don't. And like I said, even if you pick a specific SARM that is known to be a higher suppressive one, like the Rad 140, it may be more necessary on one person than not. If you can get your levels checked, if you have the money and the time and can get them checked, I always say it's probably better to do that. Now I'm going to explain what I personally do, and I'm not going to say that it is the route that is absolutely correct. I'm not going to say it's the route that everyone should take, but it's what I do. I don't have a lot of spare money, and I don't go and get my levels checked. I'm just being honest. Should I do it? Yes, I should, but I don't. Okay. Typically, what I do when I'm on a SARM that is known to have a level of suppression, I will. I never stay on it for a long period of time. Like I never stay on it for 4 months straight. I usually limit it to anywhere from about 8 to 12 weeks. So the limit I stay on a SARM is 12 weeks. That is the absolute limit. It's usually closer to 8 weeks. So what I typically do is I do 8 weeks on, and then I do a whole month off. In the course of 8 weeks isn't very long at all. In the course of 8 weeks, for most people, your level isn't going to drop that much. If it does drop a certain amount that is worth noting, you're taking a month off. Only 8 weeks on and a whole month off. A whole month off is enough time. On most people, there are exceptions to all rules. An entire month off is long enough time for most people for their levels to either fully recover or at least come back up to close to what they were before. So that is what I do. That may not be the textbook route, but that's what I do. During the month when I am, quote, off cycle, I will take something that helps me maintain my gains so that I haven't lost all those gains and wasted them. I will take something that is not suppressive for a month, and then I'll go back on cycle. I'm not going to lie, I will sometimes take something that's mildly suppressive. And what I'm about to do now is I got a 1 more day supply of Rad 140. When that is done, I'm taking a whole month off of this highly suppressive item, and I'm going to run MK677, which isn't a SARM, and it does not suppress levels. Helps the body recover, heal. It helps you in the muscle building game. And I'm also adding MK2866, which from everything that I have researched is just about the most mildly suppressive SARM on the market. So that's what I am doing. In the future, I will take a month off and I will take something that has 0.0 suppression, like maybe just MK677 and then creatine monohydrate. But that's what I do. So I hope that helped out people a little bit in your question, do I need a PCT or not? There's arguments all over the place on that topic. But like I said, when in doubt, if it makes you feel better and you want to play it extra safe, take one, a PCT. But like I said, think about all those factors. How many milligrams are you taking it? What are you taking? How suppressive is it? Okay. How long are you on cycle? How long are you off cycle? What are your natural levels? Not to sound redundant, but if you got the money and the time and can make an appointment, go have your levels checked. This is Eagle Owl. I'm trying to step up my game on how often I make videos. If you guys have recommendations, feel free, send messages. I welcome all the messages that you guys can send, and I will try to answer every single message I see, but I welcome all messages, questions, thoughts. Subscribe to the channel, okay? Hit the like button, subscribe, even tell a friend, get them to subscribe. It is greatly appreciated. Everyone stay motivated and have a wonderful day. This is Eagle Owl signing out.